Hello, people. Um, Today I was reading an article in the Star newspaper, and something caught my eye, and I was like, I need to talk about this. But before I continue, kindly like and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate. Anyway, so today I was reading an article in the Star newspaper, and it's the story about a tree that was being cut to pave way for the building of a road somewhere. Now, this tree is called a fig tree. It's a fig tree, but it's called also a Mugumo tree. And before they cut the Mugumo tree, they invited the elders to come and, do some kind of ceremony in order to allow for the tree to be cut. Now, that impressed me that the contractor was, very culturally sensitive to this sort of thing. But what really caught my eye is not even that story, which is a good story. What really caught my eye is how the reporter reported that story. Now, you can look at the story, like I'm going to post some of it on here. And now, the reporter is an African Kenyan woman. And the way she wrote that story, she made sure to show the maximum contempt, for that ceremony. And for me, that was very instructive in understanding how the media, the mass media, acts as the enemy of our domestic culture, because their position is to push foreign culture, because the mass media in Kenya exists really to represent foreign interests, not to represent our interest. And that idea is captured in this story by this writer. Now, when you read through the story, she kept on calling the deity of those people who were performing the ceremony with a lowercase g, like God with a small g. And she kept on writing that they were honoring their God with a lot of contempt. She had a lot of contempt. You can read her attitude, her anti-African attitude, and she's an African, in the story itself. And I kept on thinking, like, what is your problem? What is your problem? Seriously, what is your problem? She was not culturally sensitive to what those people are doing. She was mocking them. The entire narration was to mock those elders who are performing their traditional ceremony. And she kept on insisting throughout the article that their God is a small God, because it is only the Mzungu who is the big God. You understand? So she was very careful to create that distinction, that the reader may understand that in Kenya, the Mzungu is God with a big G. You understand? That is whose idol Africans in Kenya worship. Like if you go into any church, you'll find, cartoon pictures, paintings of Europeans and statues of Europeans that Africans worship as God. Because most Africans, the mind is totally gone. It's completely gone. Totally brainwashed. So, as a brainwashed African woman who also worshipped, the European as God, she had to create that distinction, that the deity of the people who are performing this ceremony on the Mugumo tree is a lower God, because it is only the Mzungu is the higher God. You understand? So I want to think of how, the brainwashed people who control the media and control the government, how they undermine our culture, how they mock our culture, how they belittle our culture. They make us feel stupid for honoring our own history. You understand? Because they exist to maintain the illusion that the Mzungu is God. And so if she's writing about the paintings that Europeans, have brought to Kenya, and that Kenyans worship as God, there are these paintings that I'm sure you've seen them, whereby the Europeans have drawn themselves with bird-like wings growing out of their back, right? And wearing things like, a white bed sheet. And they present these cartoon pictures and tell you that these are the angels of God. And most of you believe that, and you're grown-ups, and you believe that, and you take that serious as if it's a real thing, but you mock this ceremony that these people did, because they offered a burnt offering to God, okay, before the tree was uprooted, because the tree is a sacred tree. It doesn't mean they worship the tree. It simply means that it is under that tree that they performed their religious duties. It's just like performing a ceremony before you demolish a church, maybe for a road. So the question is this: why should they be mocked for honoring their own deity? If you can believe that a Mzungu picture with wings growing out of his back is an angel, I mean, come on. If you can believe that, why would you mock them for this? In fact, to me, that idea of a Mzungu being an angel deserves to be mocked, because it's outrageous, that they present themselves as gods. You see what I'm saying? But these people are not presenting themselves as gods. They were not worshipping the tree. They're simply performing a cleansing ritual ceremony, which, of course, you can find biblical antecedents. I mean, the idea of burnt offering is all over the Bible, at least in the Old Testament, right? The idea of libation is all over the Bible, right? So why should it be mocked by this brainwashed reporter? So I read this article with a lot of disgust. I was really offended by by the way she wrote the article. And this is disgusting. So she was mocking them. This is what she said, and I'm reading the article. She said that during the cleansing, they crossed their fingers in the hope that their God, with a small g, will accept the sacrifice. Think about that. It's total mocking them. That they are betting, it's a bet. They are going with their crossed fingers, which is total BS. But that's what she's claiming, that it's a hit or a miss. She's trying to say that their God is fake. She's saying that sometimes their God will accept or reject their sacrifice. And then the actual ritual, the ceremony, she's saying that the first goat is roasted wholly. Like literally the goat is not being roasted. It's a burnt offering. But she's mocking it. You understand? And then she continues with a disgusting article talking about the Kikuyu God. And she makes sure to write that in a small g, so that you don't confuse the Kikuyu God as being bigger than the Mzungu, who is worshipped as God by Africans in Kenya. You understand? And so it's disgusting. This is one of the most disgusting articles that I've read. And I really want to condemn the Star for allowing this sort of article to be published. It is really against us. It's like written by a Mzungu, racist. But the brainwashed Africans usually, they truly believe that they are Mzungu on the inside. Truly believe that. And so they look at their own culture from the eyes of the Mzungu. This is the effect of continuous brainwashing. So this article pissed me off. So I just thought I would, make a short video condemning this writer and the Star for this absolutely disgusting article that they wrote. And I'll put the pictures up there so that you can go look it up for yourself online. All right, thank you. You guys have a nice day.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment below. Kenya's time has come. Our time has come. Your time has come. A time to succeed and not fail. A time to grow wealth and not poverty. A time to go up and not down. It's time for you to stop walking and drive your car. Stop renting and buy yourself a house. It's your time to get blessed. Join the CCV movement and together let us kick poverty and unemployment out of Kenya. Become a member today. Donate what you can. And remember that the CCV is the only political organization in Kenya that is squarely built upon Christian values, unlike the rest. We'll see you next time. Thank you.